Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and something a little different. As you can see, like, I'm in this beautiful area. So Laura and I did a thing. Sorry for the wind. So Laura and I did a thing when I was actually up north in Nunavut, and as you can see, I'm back because, well, there's no snow. But we kind of bought something, a little project. So this will be probably a long series anyways, and by no means we're not experts, but you know, you did see what we're capable of doing when we did Mo's RV. So behind me, as you can see, we bought a fifth wheel. It's an 03 Springdale, and yeah, I'll show you around a little bit. Take a measurement, order it up. This little wood thing right here, I have no idea what that's for. That's an add-on. It makes it go faster. Yeah. But yeah. So we got some little bit of damage here. So we got to reseal that. It shouldn't be too bad. Well, there's some rot in there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Slide out. And up there you can kind of see right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. That's the seal for the slide out. So it actually leaked inside the slide out. So sorry for the wind. Good size. Let's go inside where it's not as windy. Jack's built onto the back, so that's good. See, there's even moss growing on the steps. So there we go. Hey, look, no wind. So I'll include, like, throughout the series, the cost and like that associated with it. So we're going to be definitely ripping up the flooring, changing that. That corner I was talking about, there's some water damage there. You can see it on the roof and the discoloration. So that's got to be fixed. And then the slide out, because of that seal, actually buckled the roof right here. This side is fine, but this side isn't. And we had a little friend. You can see there. And underneath the couch, the bed. So that's got to come apart. But like, even in here, the floor is solid.
Yeah.
Very, very solid. Then you got, you know, the standard sink, stove, microwave, which is actually a huge upgrade from our 1982. A full-size fridge. Everything works. A CD player, yeah, boy. Cable hookup. There's a little green light on.
Really?
So let's turn that off, shall we? Save battery. If you step up, we got a little, I don't know, we'll call this Laura's closet.
Yep.
The bedroom. So I'm going to have to address right here because that's taped. So I'm going to assume that the seal is gone, but that all feels great. And underneath here, there's storage as well, underneath the bed. Change out the mattress, little sink. Little vanity. All these bulbs, they're going to be changed to, oh wait, they're that style. Okay. Maybe I'll just order new lights. They're plug-in style. I want LEDs. So yeah, so this is it, and now let's go show you where it's going. I think I see some bubbling up here, maybe. Yeah, some bubble there. So maybe above here. I don't know. We'll have to check. But I'm gonna take some measurements. Let's see what we can come up with. Because we gotta replace the what?
So we're gonna be doing some renos.
Yep. So we're gonna replace the awning. We'll get you to hold that.
Yeah.
We'll do. So what? A lot of times, what you have to do is like measure from cap within an inch on both sides, and that'll be your size of your awning. But I'm gonna cheat a little bit and go down here. So we'll have 2 inches here.
Yeah. Hear the wind whistling in my ear. Latched it. So excited for this. And the renos.
Oh, I gotta bring that awning in.
The thinger.
Yeah.
Slide out. There we go. So much nicer than what we have. So much bigger. More room. Real bed. And a fridge. Excited.
So
Awnings. 1A1.
from here, 181 inches.
Yeah. Then you said something about
And
5.
here, that's 3 inches. And we want to go, and that there is 2 to the cap. So we come in an inch. That'll be the awning. So we got 3, 2, and then the awning is 1.
Again, so sorry about the wind.
Yeah, so we're gonna take these. So we got 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. We'll take 12 inches off of there. Right? That is 100 and... My math is not very good right now. 7, 9, 6. 169 inches. That's the size of our awning.
Oh, sweet.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And then when we go to do it, we'll film it to show you guys exactly how to do it the easiest way. And they're not difficult at all. Not difficult. So we'll do that. Clean, seal, everything. It's going to be a project, so stick with us. Now let's go see where it's going.
Thank God for YouTube's and how to do, as we've been watching and studying.
Welcome to the site. This will be our 4th year here, and we wouldn't change a thing.
Nope.
Unfortunately, after showing you the fifth wheel, I said, hey, let's go check out the spot, but kind of a time lapse because we already did some work, because while we were digging we did find some stuff, and it looked to me bad. So at least now, as you can see, we kind of cleaned it up all right here. Doug, I want to go further back here, kind of start leveling stuff out, and then up here where our outhouse is, eventually that's going to be changed. But then I put in this old deck right here just temporarily. That was one of our decks that we had originally on the old trailer. And I mean, our old trailer, she's old.
She's an old girl.
She's a 1982, so water unfortunately got through. Time to upgrade. So I'm gonna be securing that and make it a little more presentable. And then over here I have another piece that the tin is sitting on. That was actually part of our old deck, which has seen better days.
Yeah.
But we're going to, obviously these videos are going to be in sections, because I do have to go back up north to work. So you will see it progress through the end. Please don't leave. Don't leave. I'm not going anywhere. Laura's not going anywhere. Like I said, we are still going to be filming abandoned locations, haunted locations, still doing our thing, no matter what. But I figured this would be a nice new series, especially with, like, you guys watched a lot of the renovations that we did with Moe's. So this kind of taps into us personally, I guess, and do's and don'ts per se, you know. So first step, what we're going to do is I want to continue, like I said, leveling this line out so we can actually lay this, it's a weed control mat. And hey, yeah, on a budget. We're going to try it. Because on top of it is going gravel. And then I'm going to tamp it down. I may do another layer on top. I don't know yet. And then another top of gravel. Or just the underlay and then gravel on top. Just so, you know, the new trailer, it doesn't sink and shift and stuff like that. Just to compact it down.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that first. And then I believe we're going to switch over to the deck. I want to secure it. I want to put a face on it. I got to extend from here over to here. So kind of you go up the stairs, doop, 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 and you can walk this way to either, like, the water tote's going to be up there, which you can see it right here. That's our water supply, because we're 100% off grid. And so speaking of off grid, we are upgrading our solar system. We are running 4, I think it was 235 watt panels to our charge controller, to the batteries, and out to the inverter, and then firing up the trailer. So hey guys, hey, if you're looking to sponsor someone, hit me up. Absolutely. So we are going to be upgrading the battery system, because batteries are one of the most important things for a solar system, because you don't want to have, like, huge amount of solar panels, you know, bringing in the wattage, the amperage, voltage, and you don't have the battery storage to hold it. And if you have the wrong batteries, you're just causing issues. So stay to the end, follow along. If you haven't already subscribed, which every single one of you that have subscribed, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you. And yeah, smash the like button, and we'll see you soon. I'm going to be switching over, because I did bring the GoPro too. We're going to do time lapse, a little easier. Yeah, let's go get it. So what you're seeing right now is, with me digging that out, I'm spreading it to make it as level as we can. Apologize for the butt shots.
Right?
Yeah, temperature's dipping, clouds coming in.
Yeah, black clouds.
It might rain. If you can hear me. Hopefully you can, because you're pointed.
At you.
Gotta take a drink of my water. I'll be right back. Well, I guess you can't see what Laura's doing, so give me a second.
I just, every now and then I just keep scrolling by the camera.
So essentially all we're doing, we're leveling out this area right here. Don't have to go too crazy just because the trailer's going there and then gravel's coming down, then we're gonna pack it down. Just makes it easier for when we actually level the trailer, whether like using the front legs and then the other crank legs, crank legs. Yeah, this way. So the tongue of the trailer where the fifth wheel hitch goes is actually going to be up here, and then the back end is going to be there. Unfortunately, that's the only way we could put it, because we were thinking about putting it along here, but we're actually going to lose a lot more space. And we are planning also, like the fire pit's right here, but we're going to do something. You'll find out. So I think we're just about ready. Whoop. Hi. So we're just about ready now. We do a couple measurements and stuff. So the trailer, most trailers are around just over 8 feet in width, and then the slide out is usually between 3 to 4 feet. But the 3 to 4 feet is actually going to go back this side here and actually come up to there, so it's kind of perfect. And the black flies are getting so bad.
Oh God, yeah.
So yeah, so right now we're going to take a measurement and start laying the stuff. And we got, like I said, it's cheap material. It's just to kind of cut down the weeds. It's not going to actually stop all the weeds, but because it's underneath the trailer, it's not too bad because gravel's going down. We're going to pack it. But as you can see, the trailer was here for 3 years, and I've only pulled up roots due to the trees and stuff. There's no grass, nothing. So that's a huge bonus for us, but we're going to put it down anyways as a precaution. So here we go. Back to the time lapse. So we're gonna end up, we're gonna put some stakes down, so I just know ballpark roughly where it's going, where the underlay is, and then what? The tape measure, yeah, and then where the rocks would go. So, start with the first one. Okay, the stake, can you see it? No. It's over here. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because we're going to the road. Because my idea is we're gonna run it right from that tree, gravel all the way to the road here. So it gives me kind of a little parking spot, but really I can park anywhere I want. But it's nice to have a nice gravel driveway.
Wasn't trying to hit ya. It was black flag.
Abuse! Alright. Yeah, maximum recording time.
Oh, so you gotta look out for that stuff too.
Yeah. Okay, so it's as you can see, it's just weed control mat. Nothing fancy, but the nice thing is it's actually 49 feet long and 35 inches in width. So we're gonna end up running it all the way because it's not 49 feet to the road, or we kind of whip up on that bank over by the tree. But we got what, 6 rows?
Yeah.
So we have lots. So we're gonna overlap. Let's do it. Seriously, black flies are atrocious. If any of you have a household made up product or whatever that actually deters, I think that's the word, deters?
Yeah.
Deteriorate black flies.
Right? That'd be even better.
To get rid of the black flies, please drop it in the comment below. Because they're so bad. And what sucks is I'm allergic to black flies, but I suck it up and I deal with it. But I swell big time. Yeah. So yeah. Already?
Looks better.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not too shabby.
You can definitely, with the black layer on, you can definitely see where the level is. But I'm not spending a week shoveling. And let's face it, I don't have a skid steer. I don't have
a packer.
A tractor.
And one of those things that pack it?
Yeah, I'm gonna rent a packer. After the gravel's laid down, I'm gonna rent a packer and pack it nicely and nice and tight, like a toiga.
Toiga.
Let's go. Another roll. Essentially, that's 8 feet. So, yeah, if you're good with it, we can go ahead and lay the second roll on top. Because we can always get more of this stuff later on, but this is the 8 foot width. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This is the 8 foot width that the actual fifth wheel is going to sit on. And I can still kind of overlap this way. Yeah. But this gives you a rough idea where it's going to go. Because then later on, all of this area is going to be, I got 2 pieces of deck. They were given to us, but I do have to do some repairs to it and stuff like that. But it's actually, the wood is still in good condition. It's not rotted by carpenter ants. It's just the support. Gotta do some of the supports properly. Proper joists and stuff like that. But that'll be at a later date. That's the nice thing about this place. Not only is the owners awesome, absolutely fantastic individuals. You've seen Luke before.
Yeah.
When we went shooting with him. And he also installed Mo's solar panels and stuff on his RV. So if you haven't seen that, you know, I suggest go over there, have a look. But I'm also gonna have a video about installing solar panels too. Yeah, so now we're gonna run the last
We did run the last
bag of steaks.
Yes.
And then we're gonna put some probably bricks down or something. Here we go. All right.
Is that okay to think?
No, I know. All right, I'm gonna bring her along here for a second. Wait, just flip it. So there. They're all staked. All laid. Not the greatest. At the end, I'm not too concerned yet. I'll cut that later on. But yeah. So now, next step is actually gravel. And once the gravel's laid, like right now, it's half loads are on, so which means they're only allowed to run at a certain capacity with the frost and stuff like that, and the unthawing of the ground. Kind of sucks for me, us, but. By the time it's off, unfortunately, I'll be up north.
Yeah.
So I think right now, that part's. But oh, by the way, hey, Laura's doing good. For everyone that's asked,
I'm doing
how
okay.
Laura's doing.
Good.
She's doing good.
Doing good.
Yeah, she can speak for herself.
No, doing good from that night. Just took a couple days, but I'm good. I'm good.
So I think the next step I want to tackle is actually right here, that deck right here. So I gotta raise it up a little bit, fix, because those blocks are just temporarily sitting there right now. And then I want to put angle it from here over to here, cover it, deck it, and that I gotta pull out the generator.
Yes.
And so that will probably end up being the GoPro because the generator's a little loud.
Yeah. A lot
So
of
yeah, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right. So we're a little pooped. We're gonna actually just lay some fire brick and stuff down, just keep it down any kind of wind gust or stuff like that. And yeah. So for now, this is what we got, and definitely stay tuned because it's going to get even better. Don't forget, we love you guys. Subscribe. Hey?
That was hot.
It's hot. Yeah, I left the two in the mud to get cooled down.
Oh, I'll come back.
So yeah, smash that like button. Click the like button if you like this type of stuff, and well, comment below if you have any suggestions or any kind of I don't know, upgrades, tips. Yeah, tips of the trade. And if you want to see certain things, if you have, hey, say, Chris, what if you build this? What if you build this?
Try this.
We try to read every single comment, no matter what. And yeah, we love you guys.
Yeah, we do.
And yeah, stay tuned for the next one.